So we're only aware of a very small range, the visual spectrum, which we perceive as color. So now I've got the parts of the eye up here. So the first part we'll go over is this black part in the center of the eye. Can anyone tell me in the chat box what we call this black part, the central part of the eye? The pupil. Perfect. So the pupil does one main function, although it does do some other functions, but it's responsible for how much light enters the eye. So think of when you go into a dark movie theater, your eyes expand, your pupil expands to allow as much light in as possible. And when you go into a really bright environment, your pupil contracts and gets smaller because it's trying to limit how much light goes in. So that's the main function of the pupil, is how much light enters the eye. So then around the pupil, we have a colored band, and that gives you what color your eyes are. If you have blue eyes, brown eyes, green eyes, whatever. What do we call this colored band around the pupil? Yep, iris. You're speedy. Good job. Oh, yeah, and type it in. Perfect. Yeah, iris. Oh, no, that was fine. I think that has to do with this. There we go. Yeah, so that's the iris. And this is just the colored part around your pupil. We don't really talk about the functions of it. It doesn't expand or contract. It's just this colored part around your eye. So then the next part we'll talk about, which is kind of hard to represent in like a 2D picture, but you can look at where that finger is pointing. It's like outside the pupil and the iris. It's a thin film that covers the entire outside of your eye. Cornea, yes. So the cornea is like protection for your eye. If you took your finger right now, and I don't recommend doing this, but if you did and touched your eye, you would be touching the cornea. If you ever heard someone say, I scratched my cornea, that's because it's on the outside of their eye. So you get dust in your eye or putting on contacts or something, you could scratch it. But it protects your iris and your pupil from this same sort of damage. All right, now the next part is this, there we go, is this disc right there behind your pupil. Yes, lens, very good. So the lens is what allows for your pupil to constrict or to dilate or expand. It's that muscle kind of behind it, which also on here labels the muscles of the lens up there, but you don't need to know that, just know the lens. And then the very last part that I've labeled here, it's all the way down here, and it's on the inside of your eye. Oh my, you guys are fast. That is the retina. You guys really know your eye. That's impressive. So yeah, the retina, and this is where all your rods and cones are. If you remember, cones